Hey everybody, I'm going to go through the answers to number 1 from the Even More Kinematics Practice worksheet. Number 1 says a cheetah that is trotting along at 4 meters per second sees a gazelle up ahead and breaks into a sprint by accelerating at 2 meters per second squared. After 5 seconds, how fast is the cheetah running? So we need to make a list of what variables we have and which ones we want. Trotting along at 4 meters per second. Switch to red here. That's our initial velocity. Accelerating at 2 meters per second squared, that's A, acceleration. And after 5 seconds, there's our time. How fast is the cheetah running? That's final velocity. So we look at our equations, and the one that is going to be helpful in this circumstance is the second one. Vf equals Vi plus A times T. So final velocity we don't know. Initial velocity is 4. Acceleration is 2. Time is 5. So 2 times 5 is 10 plus 4 gives you 14 meters per second. Part B then asks, how far does the cheetah travel during this 5-second time? So how far means displacement. So we still know everything from part A, but now we want a displacement. So now we're using the first equation at the top of the page. Displacement equals initial velocity times time plus 1/2 AT squared. So initial velocity was 4. It's running for 5 seconds. Acceleration is 2. And again, 5 seconds. It's squared. So simplify. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 squared is 25, and 1/2 and 2 cancel, so plus 25 gives us a displacement of 45 meters. Part C, graphing the motion of the sprinting cheetah, and I'm going to label the slope as well as the area that corresponds to answer 1B. So our cheetah was going along at 4 meters per second at the beginning of the problem. 5 seconds later, we solved for the final velocity to be 14. Connect those 2 points, and that shows that our cheetah was speeding up. So the slope here is our acceleration of 2 meters per second squared. The area underneath our graph, between the graph line and the x-axis, I should say, and that's your 45 meters. And finally, how far does the cheetah travel during the 3rd second of sprinting? So this is going back to examples that we did yesterday, and I had video on, and we had homework on it. This 3rd second is between second 2 and second 3. Using your graph, so I'm going to erase shading lines here. The 3rd second is between seconds 2 and 3. If we can find the area, that would tell us how far that cheetah traveled. So I'm going to go ahead and break my graph into rectangle and triangle. Now the problem is I need to have exact points. So what I'm going to do with my slope here is I'm going to actually put points. I know my slope is 2, so I go up to 6 over 1, up to 8 over 1, up to 10 over 1, up to 12 over 1, 14. That way I have exact points to work with. So when I go to find my area, the rectangle, base is 1, its height is 8. The triangle will be 1/2. Its base is also 1, and its height is only 2. So it'll be 1. Add these together, you get 9 meters for an area. 9 meters is how far the cheetah went in that 3rd second. Remember, there's another way you can do this problem. You could find displacement after 2 seconds. If you did that, delta x would be 21 meters. And you could find the displacement after 3 seconds. That displacement is 12 meters. Well, I have those backwards. Sorry, the first one's 12. This is 21. The difference between them is 9. You get the same answer either way.